Shalom. I'm Brother Yawanathan, a servant for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, a prisoner of hope, a Hebrew Israelite scattered among the heathen. 1 Corinthians 2 and 9, out the New English Bible, Oxford, Cambridge. But in the word of the scripture, things beyond our seeing, things beyond our hearing, things beyond our imagination, all prepared by Yahweh for those who love him. Yes. So, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard what the Lord have in store for the ones that love him. Isaiah 64 and 4. For since the beginning of the world, man have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither has the eye seen, O Yahweh, beside thee, what he has prepared for him that waited for him. So the Lord has prepared something beautiful for them that waited on him and have patience, you know. You can't lose patience. You got to stay strong. You got to stay in the game. You can't foul out. Psalms 31 and 19. How great is thy goodness, stored up for those who fear thee, made manifest before the eyes of man, for all who turn to thee for shelter. Yes. So the Lord, when this Jacob's trouble come, we're turning to the Lord for shelter. Not just for Jacob's trouble, but for everyday life that we live. Because we know that we live in a gross and dark world. Isaiah 60 and 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Yes, so we know that we're in gross darkness, even though it seems people celebrating Happy New Year's, but it's going to be Happy New Death to you. Thou wilt hide them under the cover of thy presence from man in league together. Yes, and we know that it says in Psalms 83 and 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Yes. So they in thinking tanks. They done thought about all type of ways to put you in snares and traps. Thou keepest them behind thy roof, safe from contentious man. Contentious, causing or liking to cause disagreement. Yes. So the Lord gonna keep all the remnant away from man like that. Isaiah 63 and 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. Yes. So the Lord, he coming back to ransom us. And he's going to take revenge, as it says in Revelations. Revelations 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. Yes, so even the ones that pierced him when he was on the cross, he coming for them too. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. Yes, they're gonna be in mourning because they know that the judgment is set. Jeremiah 35:15. I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, return ye now every man from his evil way. So that's what the prophets are out here saying, telling you to turn from your evil way and your evil doings, and amend your doings, and go not after other gods to serve them, and ye shall dwell in the land which I have given to you and your fathers. But ye have not inclined your ears, nor hearkened unto me. Yes, so you stiff-necked, hard-headed, don't want to listen to the words of the Lord or these oracles. So that's why the Lord gonna get you. Jeremiah 5:3. O Yahweh, are not thy eyes up on the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. Yes, the Lord can put these curses on you, and you still want to party like it's 1999. You still want to smoke dope up. You still want to smoke cigarettes. They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return. Yes, and that flint rock, that's the hardest rock out there. And that's what they done made their faces like a bear. Hard. Don't want to return. Therefore I say, surely these are poor. They are foolish. For they know not the way of Yahweh, nor the judgment of their God. And they don't know how the Lord, he executes judgment upon the earth. I will get me unto the great men and will speak unto them, for they have known the way of Yahweh and the judgment of their gods. But these have altogether broken the yoke and bursted the bond. Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them. Yes, so we know that Esau is spoiling them in the other nations. A leopard shall watch their cities. Yes, and we know that a leopard, he watches for his prey before he dig into them. And that's going to be these army forces, the military. They're going to watch over you. They watching over you now with the big brother in the sky with them videos, cameras everywhere. Shall watch over their cities. Everyone that goeth out then shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many, and their backsliding are increased. And as it says in Lamentations, chapter 4 and 17, as for us, our eyes yet fail for our vain help. In our watch We have watched for a nation that could not save us. Yes. So they're watching out for America, thinking America's going to save them, but America's going to turn against them. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our day are fulfilled, for our end is come. Yes. And as it says in Ezekiel, let's go to Lamentations 3:46. All our enemies have opened their mouths against us. Yes. So all the nations, they're going to devour you. You two thugs. Let's go to Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in a city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahweh has not done it? Yes. So when the evil come upon this city, know that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai sanctioned it. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. So it's the Lord that, these old Christians, wacky-tacky Christians, always think about the Lord is all love and, but you're going to see when Jacob's trouble comes. Let's get Jacob's trouble right now. Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. But he shall be saved out of it. And who is that he? The remnant. The Lord's elect. As it states in Romans 11:5. Even so then, at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Yeah. So it's a remnant down here to the Lord's grace. Let's skip to verse 7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election has obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Yes. So that's that stumbling block that he put in front of you. A stumbling block. According as it is written, Yahweh has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, until this day. And David said, let their table be as a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Yes, so that's what the Lord is putting. He put the stumbling block, a veil over your eyes, for you won't see the truth. Because 2/3 of you got to go. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow their necks always. Yeah, so the Lord, He making sure that you don't see. You can read this Bible all day, but you ain't gonna get it. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Yes. So 2/3 of you gotta go. Yes. And even some of our children's got to go. Yes. Because we done birthed some 2/3, you know. So the Lord gonna put it in your spirit that you gonna have to be strong. Because even they got to go. Jeremiah 5:21. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which has eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me? And that's what the Lord is asking you. You don't fear the Lord, you know? And we know that's the first principle of fearing the Lord, as it says in Proverbs. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions. Yes. So the fear, that's the beginning of knowledge. But like he said, oh foolish people, and without understanding, you have no understanding of what the Lord is finna bring on this earth. You think it's Happy New Year's, but it's finna be Happy New Death to y'all. Fear ye not me, says Yahweh. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sands for the bounds of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. But this people has a revoking and rebellious heart. They are revoked and gone. Yes. You're very rebellious. You want to do what you want to do. You don't want to do what the Lord wants you to do. So he put that stumbling block on you. Isaiah 6, starting at verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. Yes, so the Lord, he don't want you to be healed. You know, he wants you to be snared. He wants you to put that stumbling block on you. Matthew 13, 13. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hear not, neither do they understand. So the Lord, he didn't put this parables in the Bible, so the average ear can't hear. Therefore, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Elijah, which says, by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people heart is wax gross. Yes, so they're wax gross. They're doing the Moses is out here. They doing too much. And their ears are dull of hearing. Yeah. Yeah. Their ears got a build up of wax in it. They can use Q-tips to wipe out all the wax, but you still dull of hearing. And their eyes they have closed. Yeah. 3 blind mice. Lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Yes, so blessed the ones that can get this knowledge and understanding and this wisdom that the Lord did put in these oracles. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Yes. So it's many of the ones in the spirit world that which they can be down here, seeing the downfall of our enemy, Esau, Edom. Jeremiah 4:21. How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? Yes. So that's what the men of the Lord are out here doing. We're sounding the trumpet. We're telling you to get ready for the battle. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are savage children. Yes, very stupid. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Yes. So they're wise to drink a gallon of Hennessy and act a fool and turn up. They're wise to shoot guns at 12 o'clock at night and celebrate New Year's Eve. They're wise to pop firecrackers. Jeremiah 7:16. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. Yes. So when it all come down on you, we not gonna pray for you. We gonna have the giggles. Proverbs 1:21. She cries in the chief places of the concourse, in the opening of the gate. In the city she utters her words, saying, yes, and that's what we're out here doing, spreading this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning? And fools hate knowledge. Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded it. So the Lord, he's stretching out his hands through the prophets that you see out here. But you regard it not. You go on to your LA Kings game that's going on today. That's more important. Hockey, a hockey game is more important today. While the Lord is now stretching out his arm towards you. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Yes. So when all hell break loose, yes, the Lord's gonna laugh at you. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Yes, and that's what you finna face. Then shall they call upon me, but I would not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. Yes, so you didn't choose the fear of Yahweh. You hated this knowledge. You scoffed and scorned at it. You was rebellious. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Yes, and this is the counsel of the Lord right here. These oracles. But you don't want to hear it. You so stiff-necked. Ezekiel 2, starting at verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to a children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. And they and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. You know, and the heart means mind. So their mind is made up about what they want to do. To do, send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus says Yahweh, power. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Yet they shall know that there has been a prophet among them. So at the end of the day, they gonna know when all hell hit them, then they gonna know, then they gonna seek the Lord, but it's gonna be too late for you. That's when the phantom of the word gonna hit. Ezekiel 3:26. And I will make thy tongue cleave unto the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. Yes. So that's when the Lord, he gonna have that famine of the word.
Israelite.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes. He gonna have that famine of the word for you. And you gonna seek it, but you ain't gonna be able to find it. You gonna want it bad. But it ain't gonna be nowhere you can find it. You gonna thirst for it like some water. Yes, you are. And we're gonna turn to the east and say, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shaka Krakadash. Shalom.